Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net and it's Monday the 12th of October. Thanks again for watching. This is your look ahead. Don't forget, if you would like us to send you an email when the video is updated, we can do that, no problem. Just send us a blank email to generalweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net. That's generalweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net and we'll get you on the list. Now, high pressure looks as if it's going to be dominating during the course of the coming week or two. Problem we're going to be facing with models now is that they're going to tend to drop into a little bit of a high pressure frenzy. A little bit like, you know, in the winter months I've often told you about when we get a westerly, they kind of go low happy. Well, they can go high happy as well. And I think that's what we just have to be aware of. This is the ECMWF, and as I knock through the sequence here, this is onto the weekend. You notice the high is still in situ. Got to watch this northeasterly, bringing some cloud and outbreaks of rain across eastern coasts of East Anglia and into southeast England, but predominantly we're dominated by that high pressure look that builds in even further as we head into next week, and that's the position as of the 22nd. So that is Thursday the 22nd. The high slipped off towards the east here and picking up more of a southeasterly flow. So actually temperatures picking up a little bit as far as that's concerned. Notice the trough pattern out here towards the west, and that was a pattern picked up by yesterday's CFS run, but today doesn't look quite as trophy out west, and it's a little bit reluctant to bring in the breakdown. Show you that in just a second. This is the Canadian for the 12-hour steps going through the course of this week into the weekend. There we are, look, high pressure in control, brings in this northeasterly, still chilly across eastern coast with that northeasterly wind, and the high still there heading into next week as well. Yes, it's a little bit different to the ECMWF, but effectively both of them are pretty much agreeing with a more southeasterly flow coming in, things tending to get a little bit milder. For my money, I'm just wondering if what will happen as we head towards the 25th, 26th is that the jet that we see flowing through here actually does manage to cool off this northern part of the ridge. So effectively what happens is you gradually get flattening out of the ridge. The jet comes through something like this. The cutoff down here eventually just sinks way down to the south. We get a ridge, our normal ridge building in here, and what that does is it brings us back into more unsettled conditions for the end of the month. That's the way I think this one is going to be panning out. Incidentally, cool for the next week with that easterly flow. This is the latest 7-day anomaly forecast of surface temperature from Carsten Houston's site, and it just shows the depth of cold across central parts of Europe and the blue chill across the British Isles. What about that CFS though? Now you've got to turn your head for this one, but this is the CFS, the latest CFS that we have from yesterday, and it shows week one. There's our ridge off towards the west. There's the trough off towards the east and southeast. There we are on to week two, 19th of October to the 25th. Tries to get high in here, builds the jet back across the top there. That's pretty much what I was just showing you on the Canadian chart there. So this idea of the jet building through, but the CFS actually has it a little bit further north up here. And then weeks 3 and 4 showing us with the high getting back in again into week 3, ridge through here, trough off towards the east, and then for week 4 showing us the high essentially strung out across the UK. And of course, as I say, the question really is, are the models now going a bit high crazy? As I say, sometimes they can. Now, this is the very latest CFS, so this is based on today's data. It's a consolidated run of just one of the ensemble runs, so it's useful as a guide. And what this shows us week 1 up to the 18th, there's our high centered across the country. Just watch this one though. There's week 2. Now it's not heavy rain across the country, but it's trying to get something in here from the west. There's our low look disappearing off to the south. This is the week up to the 25th of October. Take a look at week 3 on this one. So week 3, certainly comes back in with the idea of more unsettled conditions in the west. Trough out here, yeah, generally dry off towards the east, but certainly more unsettled than we've seen. And then week 4 looking like that. Trough here, still got a ridge out here, trough through here as well, low down here. But it's looking more unsettled than this run of the CFS was. So it'll be interesting just to see how that develops during the course of tomorrow. Of course, I'll keep you updated here at weatherweb.net. But I think we've still got to go with the idea that the next couple of weeks essentially are dry. We need to focus on this period, the 26th, 27th, though, for a steady breakdown in conditions. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now, but whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to check out the fast forecast for the details for the next couple of days. But for now, whatever you're doing, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.